women who get abortions are murderers.
I know they all gonna say yeah. Or not. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's wild to me. No, on God, that's wild to me, bro. That is wild. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hyphiereactions. Today, we're gonna be reacting to if Christians were 100% honest. I'm very curious to see how they conduct this experiment because I feel like a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times they do these experiments. They're not anonymous, and I feel like you're not getting the true reaction out of these people. However, if they do it completely anonymous, I think they need like mask or some shit or a black screen, something to where it's like, okay, they won't be able to see them. They can just say whatever the fuck. Because I know y'all, hey, a lot of these conservative Christians, they be on some weird shit, bro. They be on some, I don't know. But hey, man, before we get into the video, I'm going to need y'all to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, hit the like button. That's it. And let's get into it.
What if you could speak your mind without fear of judgment? We brought together 7 strangers, protected their identities, and created a space for them to be completely honest.
Bro, they just took off the fucking... Bro, they just... Deadass just took off the fucking mask. Like, why did they just take off the mask? I thought that was all... I swear I just seen somebody's face just now. I swear to God, I just seen somebody's face just now.
Strangers, protected their identities, and created a space...
I can see their faces. Like, it's nothing... It's no thing but a chicken wing to edit this shit, turn up the saturation, and turn down the... It's very easy to be able to see their faces. Like...
for them to be completely honest.
Why did they not just keep the mask on? It doesn't make sense.
What will be revealed when they take the mask off?
There is something wrong with LGBT people.
This is interesting.
I'm going to say a strong no. Yes, I believe that homosexuality is a sin, but saying that like LGBTQ plus whatever, people, there's something wrong with them as people, as human beings. That's a harsh statement. So it's a hard topic.
This is a really sensitive topic because I know that a lot of LGBTQ people have been hurt by the church. They've been hurt by Christians. I personally have family members who identify as they, who are homosexual. While God hates sin, he loves the people, and he loves the homosexual, and he loves the transgender because he died for them. But the problem that I do see with LGBTQ people is that the lifestyle...
Bro, I feel like you can't say but. Like every time you say but, like in a serious situation, you kind of remove everything that you said. You remove everything that you just said, and you just hear the but, and then like, bro, what the fuck?
It does take away a lot of things. They're depressed, they're lonely all the time, and that's not the life that God called for you. When you receive Christ, the Spirit of God can deliver you from homosexuality.
So this motherfucker really believes that like you can't be born. I feel like you could definitely be born like it. Low key, that's just my personal opinion. I feel like you can definitely be born with that shit. Like you could like, you know what I'm saying, tuck it away, but deep down inside, you know that you're born with it. Like you could tuck it away, but that's for like you're not really being true to yourself. Type shit.
And I've seen it happen with people who identify as bisexual or homosexual, and God delivers them, and they no longer choose to identify that way.
One thing, you know, the Lord says that if you have sinned against one law, you have broken all the laws. And so every single human being is wrong. Like if you ask that question, homosexuality is wrong, well, sure. But are they a different type of wrong? No, they're not a different type of wrong. They are the same wrong as I am.
I feel...
Now, me personally, I don't feel like it's really wrong. They're just being themselves. But like, as far as I guess they think that, and I respect him for saying that. The fact that like motherfuckers be the same Christians that be like, oh, you shouldn't be gay, but then they be the same ones. They be like lying, stealing, cheating on their husbands, wives, whatchamacallit, doing these other sins. But this sin, God say all sin is the same, don't he? Don't he say that? So it's like, ooh, are they going to hell or are you going to hell too? Technically, by your logic. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we tend to magnify the LGBTQ community. For example, I come from a Hispanic household and sexual abuse is brushed under the rug so many times.
Straight.
But you choose to magnify, let's say, my gay cousin over my molester uncle. You know what I mean? It's
Facts, yeah.
there's something wrong with both.
And the question is then why do we magnify the sin of homosexuality? It's because no one goes around saying murdering's okay, that theft is okay. But there are people going around saying, well, love is love and homosexuality is just love, and they're trying to justify it. And so the church...
I can literally see the outline in this man's face. I can see this man's face. When he turned over, I see he has glasses on. That's enough
Homosexuality is
information
just-
itself. He has glasses. He has like a short cut, probably white male. Like, I can see the outline of his figure, bro. I can see who this is. They trying so hard to...
love, and they're trying to justify it. And so the church has to do some sort of defense, and that's why this sin gets more attention than the others.
Yeah.
And so they can escape their shame not by marching down a street shouting pride, embrace who you are, look within. They can escape their shame by casting it on Christ and receiving his forgiveness.
Amen.
Women who get abortions are murderers.
I know they all gonna say yeah. Or not. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's wild to me. No, on God, that's wild to me, bro. That is wild. Yo, what the fuck? These niggas really, there's so many situations. There's a lot of situations where, like, if you could actually get an abortion. And this is my opinion. I don't have a vagina, so take this with a grain of salt. But, like, I feel as though if you were, like, raped or, like, there was fucking cousin, it happens, bro. It fucking happens. Like, a family member and the kid's not gonna come out right. You know what I mean? And it's dangerous. You could fucking... There's situations where you could die as well if you were... Bro. That's just... bro, there's no way, bro. I think it's one more person and shit didn't light up. I'm praying to fucking God that they... Bro. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck?
It is God who gives and takes away life. Man or woman has no place taking a life that they didn't breathe into. There is no going around that one, I think, for Christians. You kill a baby.
But it's not a baby. That's the thing. It's not a baby yet, bro. I mean, she's a woman. I mean, I guess she's... I don't
Makes
know.
you a murderer.
It's not my place to talk. It's not
This
my place.
topic, sorry, it gets me emotional because I've just seen people go through that and sorry. And they feel it in their soul and in their spirit that it was wrong. And
No, I
they
feel
deal
like
with
people that just do it and they just have an accident type shit, that's like, okay, for me, that's personally, I feel like, okay, you just fucked up. You made a mistake, so now you're gonna do that. But as far as like, there are situations where shit happens where it's like, it's unwarranted and it's like, it's either a dangerous situation, it's either, cousin, a dad. I've heard shit like this, bro. A dad and the girl's not going to want to keep the baby because it's going to serve as a reminder of that situation open. It's going to open up trauma. It's going to... Bro, and the crazy part is they would be the same people that shamed them. Like, they would be the same people that shamed the girls for going... One, they went through that trauma, and then two, they're going to be, oh, you killed the baby, you did this. Like, that shit wild
that
to me,
pain
fam.
and that shame and regret. My husband himself, him and his sisters, they are all a product of rape. And I mean, that's my husband. So to imagine that, like, he wouldn't be here if his mother didn't decide to keep them and raise them.
Hey, all power to her, but like, all power to her. I don't lie, all power to her, but a lot of people don't have that same mental state. You know what I'm saying? She was a very strong woman. I'll give that to her. She's a very, very strong woman. And this is a lot, bro. This is a lot. I feel like I could get into this a lot. But if y'all really fuck with this, maybe I'll do a part 2 if this does pretty well. But I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments if y'all want a part 2, and I'll give it to y'all. Straight up right up next day. I see. It's heavy, bro. It's kind of heavy. It's heavy to get into this right now. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm out this piece.